Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're tackling a mind-bending UFO case that just got a whole lot stranger thanks to a recent government report. Buckle up, because we're hurtling back to the summer of 1952, and the skies over Washington, D.C. set the scene. 1952, the Cold War is at its peak, anxieties are high, and then unexplainable objects light up the skies over Washington, D.C. Radar operators, pilots, even everyday citizens reported seeing strange lights and incredibly fast-moving crafts. This period, known as the Washington Flap, caused a media frenzy and sent UFO fever into overdrive. Let's delve deeper. We have reports from credible sources like commercial airline pilots describing metallic discs, glowing spheres, and objects maneuvering in ways no known aircraft could. Newspapers were filled with eyewitness accounts, and the public demanded answers. Don't forget to follow my YouTube channel UAP Global Network and watch my videos for more intriguing UFO stories. Fast forward to 1966. Civilian UFO investigator Frank Edwards publishes a book titled Stranger Than Science that throws gasoline on the fire. In it, he details the Washington Flap, including a particularly explosive story about the Air Force shooting down a UFO fragment over Washington National Airport. This added fuel to the fire, sparking renewed public interest in the case. It's important to note that Edwards wasn't a scientist, but a passionate UFO researcher. While his work brought attention to the incident, some of his claims were met with skepticism. Enter the Air Force's response, the Condon Committee. Formed in the late 1960s, their mission was clear: debunk the entire UFO phenomenon. They reviewed Edwards's book and other UFO reports, ultimately concluding that the 1952 incident likely never happened. They cited inconsistencies and a lack of physical evidence in Edwards' account. The Condon Committee's report was controversial. Critics argued it was biased and didn't adequately address all the evidence. However, it did cast doubt on the Washington Flap and contributed to a period of decline in public interest in UFOs. Now let's jump forward to 2023. The newly formed Airborne Object Identification and Management Synchronization Group, AARO, releases a report, and guess what? It mentions the Condon Committee's investigation into the 1952 Washington case. Seems like this story just won't stay buried. Here's the twist. Researchers digging into the AARO report found some major issues. Apparently, the AARO relied heavily on Edwards' book, which, remember, the Condon Committee already debunked. This throws the AARO report's conclusions into question. So, what went wrong here? It appears Edwards might have gotten his information mixed up. Researchers believe he likely misread details from an earlier book about a UFO fragment retrieved in 1952, not shot down. This casts serious doubt on the AARO report's dismissal of the entire incident. It's important to consider the context of the time. The UFO field in the 1950s and 60s was full of passionate researchers and outlandish claims. Discerning fact from fiction could be a challenge. The AARO report also references a separate claim about retrieved materials from a 1950s memo, but they got the source wrong. This suggests the AARO might not have thoroughly examined all the records. While the original 1952 incident remains unclear, one thing's for sure: the AARO report raises more questions than it answers. It highlights the importance of critical thinking and thorough research, especially when dealing with historical accounts. So, where does that leave us? The Washington Flap remains a classic UFO case, shrouded in mystery. The AARO,